Hi, good evening, guys. We are not live today, so this is a pre-recorded video. And earlier today, I requested you guys to drop a comment to share your stocks. And good job to those who have shared their stocks that they want us to review. So these are the stocks that we are going to review today. So as you can see, there you go. So we'll tackle them one at a time, right? So let's talk about fgen first. Okay, but first of all, let's load our indicators. So we have already pre-recorded these indicators and we saved it. We're using a Bollinger Band and the RSI. So this is fgen. Let's first check out fgen. Okay, fgen is currently sitting at a support because of this, right? So we have successfully crossed above the MA20 line, and this is the support. Now it's currently creating that support once again, so it's trying to stabilize at that area. So I would have to say, I think we're still at a safe level. Let's plot that so it's easier to see. There you go. Around 25 pesos area, or 25.05, that will still be fine because that is an area to begin with. So either way, where it is at right now is already safe. MPI. For MPI, so this used to be a resistance, right? Now, normally, a previous resistance will act as a support. So when it broke that out of the resistance, now it's trying to create, it's trying to revisit that resistance, and now it's creating a support at that level. So support area would be around 4.87. So you're pretty near. So if you want to get in around that area. DMC. For DMC, safest would be the MA20 line. Okay, so that's the support that we see. If the market gives us a chance around 8.65 area, that will be great. And there was a good volume earlier. There were a lot of trades that happened in the day. So wait for it around 8.65. ABA. For ABA, okay, we're triggering the MA20 line, so that's a good sign. Hopefully it continues to go up. So try to observe. If most of the action happens on the upside, then you can try to make a haggle around the MA20 line. MA20 line is a very reliable indicator. Normally a bounce happens in that area. Okay, so volume is starting to pick up, as you can see right here. So that's a good sign. allhc. allhc, be extra careful because this is now sitting at a resistance. And the candlestick today is a bearish candlestick. So this is the resistance that we see. It might go back to the MA20 line, so just observe. Let us see if that will be sustained, meaning we won't experience any breakdown in the price. So 350 area would be a good area to watch out for. MEG. As for MEG, resistance, previous support over here, it broke that line, So let us see if that is going to be sustained. Okay, I hope it breaks out of that line because a previous support can potentially act as a resistance. When the price goes further down, your previous support will now become a resistance. So here's one thing to watch out for. So if the price starts above 4.80 tomorrow and most of the action happens on the upside, then potentially we are going to have a brand new wave. Okay, so you might experience a brand new wave and then it might revisit and make a support around the area and then before it goes up again. Okay, so watch out. Just tomorrow possibly could be a decision making day. Otherwise, it might revisit. If that will not break the, you know, short-term resistance here, it might go back here or might go back further down. One here, another one here, and another one here. Okay. Ali. As for Ali, okay, so you are getting near the next resistance, and that would be at this area. Okay, that could be the next resistance. So if you are to ask me, is it a good time to buy? No, because there's a big chance that when it reaches a resistance, you might experience something like this, where there is a price rejection and it goes down. So try to observe first, okay? Let us see if it will give us a good bounce around the 47.92. Otherwise, it can potentially go further down around 47.31 because there's a consolidation that happened here. It created a support. When you say support, it landed on the same area before it went up. Okay, 2 or more days landing at the same area is a support. Nickel. As for nickel, okay, check because it could still go further down. Check out this area. Maybe we are going to have support. Who knows? It might build a support at that area. If not, then chances are it might go back to where it started, right? Around this level, 2.45. Okay, so be very mindful and watch out for the price action because there's a big difference in the next support if there's a price breakdown that will happen. That is around 33%. That's really high. Okay, so just be extra careful. The most ideal way to go about this is wait for one green candlestick. Let's say it stops around, there's a red candlestick tomorrow and it stops around 3.75, and let's say tomorrow and the following day, it starts at 3.75 and most of the action happens on the upside, then that's a bounce. Okay, but yeah, just be extra careful. PIP. For PIP, okay, let us see if this will continue. Okay, for PIP, looks like this is the support that we see, 1.72. Let's see. Okay, 1.72 is the support that we see. Hopefully, well, first of all, we hope that it will continue to go up, right? But if the market gives you a chance, right, at the 1.72 area, I can say that that is the support, nearest support that I can see at the moment. And try to wait for the price to reach that level and check if we'll see a potential bounce in that area. Okay, but definitely there's a big chance that this will continue to go up because it finally broke that MA20 line. Okay. Next one is smph. smph, okay, nice move for the past how many days? The nearest resistance that I see is around 39.68 or 39.74. So that is the next resistance that we are seeing. Okay. So that's the next resistance. So just check if you will experience some rejection here. If we do, then potentially it will retrace. Now, technically, when you are in the resistance area, that's already a profit-taking area. So I don't recommend getting in. Wait for a retracement, probably around the MA20 line before you get in. Next one, ICT. For ICT, it's a wait and see game, okay? So by tomorrow, for example, the price starts above the 122 level and most of the action happens on the upside, then go. You may get in. Otherwise, if there's some price rejection, probably it starts at the same price and most of the action happens on the downside, then chances are it will continue to go down. So those are your two conditions. Now, if you want, you can check the much faster time frame to see what the price action is. Now, and although check out the foreign buying, you already have some foreign buying that happened today, so let's see, hopefully it breaks out and more bullish movements will happen. RCI. I don't really recommend it because look at your RSI. RSI is already showing us some bearish movement. Price is going down while price is moving up right here. So chances are it will already retrace. Okay. Same thing here. Look at this. Price is moving up in this side, but your RSI is declining. Like that. This one is higher than this one. So that means there isn't much, it won't go any, you might see some more movements on the upside, but very, very minimal. You're about to reach the peak and it is about to go down. Okay, I don't know how long will it take, but sometimes it can stay there for several days, but definitely it won't be long before it goes down again. And the ideal setup where you should be buying is around this level. This is already a profit-taking area. This one is the oversold, meaning the market feels that this area is cheap. Okay, and that's where you should be buying, not in this part. FNI. For FNI, okay, be extra careful. We might experience some more downward movements here. The support that I see is 1.56. So just observe. Let us see if we will experience some bounce in the 1.56 area. ANI. Okay, ANI is, okay, we are currently moving below the MA20 line. So definitely when that happens, your MA20 line can act as your resistance. This can act as your resistance and let's see if it breaks that resistance. Otherwise, where's the next support that I see? Could be this, 15.51. That could be a support. So if you want, you can just wait for it to reach the support and see if you will experience a bounce here. Then that's the time you can get in. If it breaks that price, then the next possible area of support would be 14.99 or 15 pesos area. Yeah, there you go. That could be the next support that I see.